What's up, guys? Lord Beardo here, coming at you from Clash of Clans Volume 2. My night base, my boat ride, my builder base, throwing in the archers inside of our star laboratory. And I need to hear some honest opinions from the community. I'm getting such different feedback from this update. Like I was explaining to you in the last video, I personally am highly disappointed in it. I'm hoping that it grows on me. I'm hoping that the excitement of having to fight against somebody else is pretty cool. The cap on the loot is absolutely bogus. To only be able to raid a couple times is so dumb, but maybe they'll fix it. I know Clash Royale fixed that. The daily bonuses for the gold got changed pretty quickly. But let's get into some tidbits. Let's get into some knowledge. Let's open up a little bit. Look at, they're spending the gems. I really love the archer tower. The fact that you can move it up and down to make it a shorter range and shoot faster is a pretty cool dynamic. I really think that's a great dynamic. I'm glad they're going to add it over to the main. That's fun to do. Now let's jump into a battle here against Didi. Oh, Didi! Oh, Didi Pang is due! We're going to see if we can take them down. The little flip back track and throw back, a little throwback track right there. I love when they get thrown over the wall and then they have to come back into it. When you first start fighting, it's really easy. Nobody knows where to put that cannon. You just run right in and take the cannon down, mess up the rest of the village. If you guys are trying to set your villages up, put your defenses in the middle, separate everything on the outside. Don't you feel like it's just the exact mirror opposite of your main base? Instead of putting everything on the inside with collectors and town halls and stuff on the inside, instead you're burying your biggest pieces of defense on the inside and wrapping the buildings around the outside. Supercell! Supercell! We need a real update, Supercell! I didn't want to download a whole new game and play over. All I wanted to do is keep playing my base, and I spent 3 years playing Supercell. I wanted new troops! I wanted new troops! I wanted new heroes! I just got, I'm venting. I'm venting, I'm getting out a little bit of the frustrations. It's like when you open up a Christmas present and all you wanted is skateboard and you got rollerblades, you know? Or you're dying for a brand new quad fin surfboard with some carbon fiber fins and that beautiful brand new clear leash with the foam top to stand on. And all you got was a boogie board with a shark on the front. Or when you're looking at that sweet Subaru WRX and all you get is a 1988 Chevy Cavalier. Just kidding though. Mr. Ali right here, we're checking it out, what it looks like to gem your face off. Check out the new walls, a little bit bigger. Similar thing happening here. All the defense surrounding the town hall in the middle. And then all the buildings on the outside. The battle machine, I have to say, is really dope. I hope there's a way that you could bring the battle machine over to the main village and use it in your main army. That would be really cool. I do like the way he looks, the dynamic, the fact that you could use multiple abilities as the match progresses is pretty cool. So we threw up our double cannon here. Oh no, this is his base. We're going in, man. We're going in. We don't have much time, but we got to figure it out. Putting a couple troops down, treating it a little bit more like Clash Royale than anything else, hoping that, that one cannon isn't going to take down all my troops, but it does take down my troops. It's such a weird dynamic. It's like what do we play here? How do we play this thing? How do we go about attacking a village when you just simply don't have enough troops. So you got to get your troops in, you got to get your camps upgraded, you got to get your troops inside of the laboratory. I put everything down as best as possible. The progression was a little light yesterday, guys. We were low in our count, so we weren't able to stack up as high of bonus. I'm not too sure if collector boosting is going to be like, you know, the way it works and what works out really well. But you'll see, you do stack up some elixir pretty quickly when you actually get your wins off. And then when you get that 3-win bonus, it's almost like they were just trying to figure out how to like how to just keep you entertained and give you something brand new just for a little bit. Like they just wanted to just buff I don't know. I would if I could be in the room with the developers and actually hear out their full thoughts on what they were trying to accomplish with this update. I feel like they need to release like a public press right here. They need to come out and do an interview with a YouTuber, with something, so we can hear what the reason behind it was. Were they losing so much attention to Clash Royale? Were they losing attention on their main bases? Could they not figure out how to integrate, you know, a whole new game style, a playing style? We're going to go through the buildings here. The guard post is pretty cool. It's basically like a clan castle, but smaller. Everything in this builder base is basically just a smaller version of what's happening in classic Clash of Clans. You get a smaller base, you get less troops, less time to fight. So hopefully as we develop through it a little bit, they give us a better chance of getting involved, maybe getting some more raids in so you could practice some more different styles and stuff. I'm upgrading my giants as we speak. We are actually, we just finished up our giant, so we're going to get a giant video going, the boxer giant, if you will. Try and see how we can crush the opponents to the floor. Now, when you're just using the barbarian and archers, it gets a little hard for sure. The cannons, I mean, any one of them, if you can't get inside to any of the cannons or the archer tower, you will be toast pretty quickly. Now, the ability to the troops, this is something that when you first play, you hear and you kind of get excited about the ability to the troops. And it works like in this scenario where they put their defenses on the outside and you're rage hitting them right off the bat here. I mean, check this out. This double cannon actually ruins my entire raid, and all I needed was one extra troop. You guys are like, man, Beardo, you really stink at this. And I do. I gotta say, I'm getting crushed. I haven't really figured out what the deal is with it. It's so strange to me. It's so strange to drop your troops in a Clash Royale manner when you're on a Clash of Clans game. You're expecting these. I mean, that was one of the joys of Clash of Clans, in my opinion, is these large troop compositions. And that was one of the things that Clash Royale took me a very long time to adjust and even be okay with, was sending down these singular troops or a couple of troops, and you know, it being a very slow-paced battle, a very drawn-out match where, you know, you start the matchup, but then you're waiting for 2 minutes to get to the bulk of your play at the last minute. There's a lot of decks like that. And one of the things about Clash of Clans, the beauties of it, is that you have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of troops, and this mass mayhem and spells all over the place, and mortars are hitting, and infernos are going off, and expos are shooting, and you almost don't even understand what's taking place on the screen. But the AI and the mechanics of the game were so perfect and worked out so well that they were just fun. They were just awesome. I don't get the same liveliness in the raids. You know, we're waiting for one archer to clean up a little town hall, and I know we're in the beginning stages of it, and I wish we could progress faster, but we're just not going to lay the gems down. We don't know where this is going. I want to see where this is actually going to progress through and take place, and wondering what the builder base will do for the main game. And if not, are they not just trying to steer everybody off of your main village and create a new environment for Clash of Clans? I mean, There's a lot to be said in this update. There's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of different things. I mean, to the point where now I've done 2 videos just on explaining the initial thoughts versus really getting into the girth of the gameplay, getting into base design or raid tactics and raid styles and different things that just seem like you got like something just tackled you out of nowhere. You just got sacked and you didn't even know it. It's just interesting to see what their take is moving forward for the game and wondering. I like the decorations. We have a bunch of things to take down, and I'm hoping that we kind of get through. The clock tower is interesting, makes things faster in your village, which is kind of cool. The fact that you're not waiting very long to go in and actually play a raid is pretty cool. And once we get more into the, I guess, the thick of things, the girth of the attacking, learning raid compositions, the giant, I just got the giant done, so I'll do some videos on pushing, but I just don't feel the reason to push so high. I don't want to get too far up into another one of the bases, or into these bases that are a little bit further progressed because of their, you know, gem sprees and whatnot, when all we have is a couple different troops. Now we upgraded our camp, so now we have 6 on each right here. It's probably the last raid where we only have 8 troops, and we're gonna get up to that 12. But check it out, watch the barbarians. There was this one raid that I did where the archers actually ran into the base, ran past the defense that only needed 1 hit, and then started attacking a gold mine. So I'm not too sure on how it works, like what are the mechanics. And look at me, I'm still getting victories against people who don't know what they're doing, even less than me. So we snatched up our versus battles. We got our 3-win bonus awarded, and I'm pretty sure you can get 3 3-win bonuses. I'm not positive about that, but I'm pretty sure you can get 3 3-win bonuses. So this is what I do. I try to make it so the troops are a little bit confused. I got a little bit too tight-knit close to the base. I'll probably spread it out a little bit. But that archer tower being dead in the middle, something that's going to work out rather well against the barbarians and when those archers are put off in the corners. So we got ourselves a nice little crushing there. And I guess not, man. I guess you really just win 3 raids and then you're donezo. So we want to unlock the builder hall. We want to move a little bit further through the game. We want to see some of these different troops. Hopefully the raids themselves become a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more fun getting through. It seems a little, it's crazy because I can't imagine what it would feel like to raid with these big massive raids that you put all your thoughts into. And I guess it's more 3 wins than three raids themselves, but we need some incentive, man. We need some incentive to stay on the builder base. So hopefully we get through that, and I'll probably get back to the normal videos, probably get some more Clash of Clans stuff going, talk about the spells, talk about some other stuff, jump on the main base now that we've kind of discussed and figured out what their motives were for this update. Beardos, peace out. Hope you are enjoying the update yourself. Don't let my sour puss face change your opinions. I love you guys. Peace.